Hello, everybody. This is Dr. Obsidia, and I'm playing another round of Endless Space here with the Jiminator. What do you say, Jim?
I say that everybody is going to be able to enjoy themselves a bit of Haroshem with a nice hollandaise sauce.
All right. Well, last we left off, we were conquering the galaxy, and we're going to continue in that endeavor here. I did have a little bit of a battle here on Chang, and they did womp my fleet, which was kind of just a bunch of nonsense ships anyway. But we're going to see what we can do about that. Automation policy, we'll just switch it up. We don't have anything to produce. There we go. See what our ships are doing here. Okay. Investigating. Some influence. Forget if we're at war with purple. I don't think so. Dark purple. No, they're an ally, aren't they? Oh, wait a minute. No, yeah, we're at peace now. Okay. And then blue. Blue we're at war with. That's the fallen that kind of bellyache every time we try to talk to him. Oh.
Are we accepting treaties right now?
I'm not accepting anything from anybody anymore.
Alright, that cost me 1,200 stars. And that cost me 1,200 stars.
Trying to figure out where to send this scavenger ship here. Send them back home to Pollux, I guess. Yeah, you're sitting there. The Locust is there. The other scavenger is just kind of hanging out right now. So we'll jump over there and see if we can scan that. Science agreement. Defensive treaty. Oops. Guess I didn't read that. I was rejecting everything and I just accepted something.
Truce.
Horatio remains appreciative of your...
Truce with the Caspar, the Sigma, and Saint Neul. The green, the pink, and the blue.
Wish they would organize this better so I didn't have to keep checking on it. Like you could mouse over them or something. The green, the pink.
If you don't want pop-ups, there is a little button on the top right of the notices that will prevent that.
What's a pin there? Oh, when I pop open a notice.
Like when you get those like truces or something, if you want them to stay on the right-hand side of your monitor until you're ready to look at it, instead of just having them pop up on your screen.
Oh, I don't mind if they pop up though. I just click OK. Oh yeah, I can see the slider. Who am I not eating today?
Who am I not
May
eating
you
today?
bask in the light.
The purple Vodiani are asking for an alliance.
They want to win with us. That's kind of like where that's going.
Yeah. I'm gonna let you sort out that stuff.
Hey, an arc showed up.
I ran it away, I'm assuming.
Decisive victory. I just blew it up. I think, let's see. Yeah. Sort these guys out. Annihilator is over here. Reaper. Okay. I think we can afford that. And that. That not so much. Expensive laboratories. Yeah, we can do that one. Oh yeah. This hot and sterile plus 15. Yeah, we can do that. Not that. Mech suits? Sure. Distribute? Yeah, we can afford that too. A little bit of scannage there. Giga lattice, nothing particularly interesting. We'll go up here. Hello, go over here. Closed borders. Get off me then. Stop bothering me. We'll bring you home to Pollux, I think.
Ever see the movie Face Off?
Yep, many times.
Every time you say Pollux, I always think of that.
Pollux. Isn't that one of the bad guys in that movie?
That was the younger brother.
Oh yeah. I remember
Pollux
that.
Troy and Castor Troy.
Yep. I remember that. Those are expensive. Leaves are on the pricey side. We do have a lot of money though. Yeah, we can buy that. That's not that bad. Brains over brawn. Can you believe that? That's what the credit I got there, or the achievement I got is for this. That is interesting. So what are we supposed to do now? We've researched pretty much everything.
You've got all those 4 things done?
Yeah. Yep. Everything's researched.
Yeah, I guess I don't know. I assume that was the science victory.
I guess it would be if I was by myself, but since I'm in a crew, I'm just stuck with scientific surplus now. Nothing to do with research anymore.
What does that do? Just like run up the score or something?
I don't know.
Force everybody to join your group and then you win, I guess.
Could be. We could just kill everybody that's not hanging out with us at this point.
Well, I was trying to go to war and then I had a truce forced on me.
Yeah, it seems to be the case. A peaceful victory. Well, I'm burning up planets right now, so... At least we can build. It's more gas populations fix this negative anomaly of high gravity. Most people are probably strong, but they are Craver after all, so of course they're probably strong. Turns are getting a little longer now. Oh, a little bit of lag on your side. Or at least coming through to my side.
The families will do what is.
It doesn't really need anything else.
I mean, if you got all the tech, you might as well just sell all those buildings you got.
Why would I want to sell them?
What are you going to do with all the extra tech?
What am I going to do? Well, I think it can be converted. There might be a way to convert it.
Then I would start converting it.
Yeah, I'm trying. I have to figure it out here. Thought there was a way to convert it. Take a look at all these plants. War.
Yeah, I'm declaring war.
Okay. Yeah, it's food for the machine here. So we're fine with that. Food for Cravers.
We can
We're not taking truces anymore. Well, we don't need those as much, but we'll go ahead and invest. Don't even need that anymore. Convert into dust. Still got quite a bit of quadrinics left over. Still need leaves. Let's check the marketplace. Okay, y'all got any of those leaves? We got 11. Take them. We're super rich anyway. We're the Elon Musks of the galaxy. Not only do we have a lot of money and are probably arguably one of the richest people in the world, but also we tend to eat people.
You use it in Twitter?
What?
into Twitter in a hostile takeover.
Twitter hostile takeover. That's what I heard. Yeah.
They're responding with a pillow attack.
Ooh, you're breaking up on me. It's hard to understand. We might have to switch to a different media here in a second. Let's roll this turn and see what we can do about it. Well, this turn's even rolling slow for us. Let's see if we can fix that. All right, we're back. Hopefully that fixed it as we switched the voice media that we were using. Craver, Dark Ops. I don't really know that we need Dark Ops. I mean, we just kind of go places and eat things. We don't need to be real strategic about it.
Or secretive.
Yeah. Are you delicious? Yes. Oh, then we'll take a bite. I just want to taste. Ooh, that might not have been a good call. All right, we'll just leave that alone. Yeah, all right. Fix his microphone. We apologize for his microphone issues and my internet issues. Not always do things go so smoothly. We don't want to do that. There we go. We'll guard and trap people on the planets as they come in and then blast them.
I'm attempting to siege.
Actually, you know what? We could probably totally upgrade this part too. Manipulating time. Well, they really like Chang for some reason. Got a bunch of...
Oh, that's the sound of the man working on the Chang planet.
Put one of these guys on. We don't really need so much anymore. We'll get a low-level guy that's not really gained much yet. Probably this guy right here. We'll put him on a fleet. And we'll send them to Chang, I think. Probably we could fix his ship a bit, though. Well, he's pretty good already. I think we could do a little bit better. Support. Where is support? This. There we go. That's pretty good. Chang.
Cha-ching, chang. Cha-ching, chang. I can do this all day.
Yep. That's what it's gonna be. Two skills. Well, we don't even need that. All right. Like I said, we don't really care much about what our heroes are gaining in now because we pretty much got everything we need. Oh, but we do care about Mr. Binoculars. If he's on a fleet, yeah, plus 40% shield penetration, we will take that. Mr. Binoculars. Doing what Mr. Binoculars does best. Ooh, that's a little bit of a fight there, but not enough to actually warrant us watching it. Oh, is that a Reaper? We need to put a Reaper out front here. The Medusa can go hide. That's a Reaper, okay. I don't really think they're gonna do anything to us. Yeah, decisive victory. No problem. A settler comes rolling in on a planet and we blow it away. Unless it retreats, I guess.
And you get dust for it, don't you?
Oh no, I'm trying to kill it.
Like, it's just a little transport ship that can't fight, right?
No, it's a settler ship. You know what? This tactics needs to be changed. We don't need science anymore.
Lieutenant Dan said we don't have to worry about science no more. That's good. One less thing.
This one might be good. 20% dodge probably on all fighters escort ships. Fleet escort. Full reserves. The needs of the many. Strafing run plus 20% critical attack probably on squadrons, all fighters escort bombers and assault enemy. Okay, let's switch that one right there. We're gonna have to redo our ships though. Taking trophies we don't need anymore either. We don't really even need to worry about this. We're doing so well. Recycling, repair and recover might be. Well, we need somebody up front though. Do we want him to penetrate? Probably not. Alright, well, we'll take that, I guess. I'm not seeing ginormous transport ships anymore.
We rule the space lanes.
Is there anything good left to research with this guy? System. Yeah, it looks like all just system stuff. So that's the only thing left for fleet, and he's our fleet guy. So. All right. Well, these are locusts. They don't really do good at anything. I think he is good at long range, yeah, so we want to have him at long range. Oh, plus 50% extra experience on fleet. Post-op, now, yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Opponents retreated. I guess we can use smart tax here, but we need no, we're gonna do Marauders. No, we want Butcher. Adamantium. By 100. Yeah, that's fine. Actually, we could probably buy it out. 572 is total there. What's that gonna be? 1.3 million? Sure, we'll buy that. Antimatter. We could definitely use some antimatter. It's 369. Let's see what that is. 1.4 million. No, we better not do that. Let's buy 200. Yeah, that's fine. All right. Now we're a little bit better off. Build an annihilator. We could use some Medusas. Definitely some more butchers. Okay, there we go.
Those are some real classy names you got for your ships.
Well, you know who I am.
Indeed.
My name is what? Terran? 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 Terran.
Terran into a Terran.
This guy's actually on a ship now, so we may want to think about him being a ship person. We've altered the history of this guy. He used to be a governor, and he's got governor skills, but now he's on a fleet.
I'm on a boat.
That song, remember that? With T-Pain?
What's that?
I'm on a boat.
Yeah, I just watched the Jimmy Fallon Child's Toys version of it a little while ago.
Okay. Haven't seen that one.
It's humorous.
Why can we not create new fleet? There we go. A little bit of lag, that's why.
I refuse your truce.
The families will do what is best.
Did you declare that?
No.
Sometimes you gotta do.
I think they're just getting annoyed with me. Sometimes I get annoyed with me too.
She was sure to mention that I can still ask for a truce. if I wanted to.
Oops, sleep. Okay. Idle systems. Saf is idle. Oops, we can make you Terran. We don't want to do that. There's a wrecked ark just floating outside. I don't know if there's any way to get rid of it or if it just stays there forever.
Where's it floating?
Outside of Lasath, one of my things. I don't know. It just says wrecked ark.
That's interesting. I've never seen that before.
Yeah, me either. I don't know what that's all about. I need to kill some people.
I do not want to spend it on your research treaty. I got other problems.
A Medusa.
Should have just named it Gorgon.
A little bit of lag there.
I'm trying to go into a battle.
Okay. I don't know if it's you. You don't have any idle ships for a change? Okay. What's up? What's up needs some love. Alright. Yeah, we slowly start changing over our specialization too. We don't need any more of that sciencey stuff anymore.
Science.
We're just slowly switching things over. Not taking up too much of the turn time, switching all of them at once, just kind of doing a little bit at a time. Try to find a planet every now and then that needs some love or some system.
And when you say love, do you mean Mrs. Dash's seasoning salt?
Yeah, that would not be exactly wrong. Just picking some stuff. Leiron is done. You done messed up, Leiron. Wait a minute. Okay. We'll just switch over to these, I think. There we go. There we go. Surma. Achievement unlocks King Midas. Like King Midas, but King Midas.
I get it. Oh, now I get it.
Yeah, things get complex now. Now you're gonna have to go back and watch my videos from other games now to get that joke.
Or Futurama.
Okay, or Futurama. All research there looks good. People gaining levels and everything. The problem with having too many heroes, they gain levels and then it becomes a little bit meaningless.
That sounds like a first world problem.
Yeah, it is clearly.
Oh, I have so many good leaders. It's so meaningless. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
You want to send 5 of them my way? I'll take them.
Okay, killed another system. I guess we're heading to. Are we at war with purple? Keep forgetting who.
Yes.
No, it says we're at peace.
There's more than one purple, I think.
Not gonna let me. I guess it will let me jump through their territories. It says we're at peace. Okay, if you look at their capital, you can see what's going on with them. Gotta find their capital, though. So, that's not too bad, I guess. Settlers again? Well, you're about to die.
Still don't have any purple mineral coming in.
Well... You just don't have any on your territory? Is that what it is?
Yep. I do have the capability to extract it. To be fair, though, I don't have any, I don't have any modules for the green that I got, and I got over 200 green.
Isn't that how it works? So who are we not eating today? The U Show. They're definitely on the menu. Now you can set your little, you know, thing on Aquarius. You've set your little guy down there to do the Aquarius thing.
It's the age of Aquarius.
So it looks like you're building your little vines down there on that little wrecked planet.
Yep. I just like to give people things to do, make them feel important. It's a make jobs program. $180 super spuds for truce. That's a pass.
think people aren't growing because we don't have enough space. We need some more elbow room.
Elbow room? Your people are all elbows? That's how they
We
mutated?
got 4 of them.
That's pretty gross.
Hey now.
Hey, as long as you go to a body positivity, you know, blah, 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 best life, whatever, then whatever, you know, cool. Have all the elbows you want. I'm getting close to starting some land invasions, though.
Yeah, me too. My fleets have been occupied blowing up planets, but I've made a fleet that's specifically geared towards helping out with the destruction of planets and defending and causing havoc. Sins of the Father achievement unlocked.
That doesn't sound like a good thing.
I see some weird red rifts now, like, forming. Let's see what this does. Oh. We won?
Has come.
I don't know, mine's still ending turn.
Got a cutscene here.
Time has come.
Yep.
I do not regret a single moment. I still believe in my cause. Enough to die for it.
We just blasted the academy. No, it didn't end the game. It just gave me some pretty big, powerful stuff, I guess.
Oh, you won the big competitive cooperative.
Yeah. Oh, your team can no longer recruit heroes.
Heroes can only be recruited from the marketplace.
Not from the academy. Okay. Oh man, I just got plus 20%, basically everything. The Alliance has come to dominate the galaxy, uncover the knowledge and shared experience. Give a great boost to your hero. I got plus 4 levels on all my heroes, which I don't need. Wow, that's
More first world problems.
yeah. First universe problems at this point.
I thought about making that joke, but I figured that was A, nerdy, and B, nobody would get it.
It is the universe after all. Alright. Everybody gets 4 things. I don't know if I want to actually go through. I guess I don't have to go through all of them at once. We'll do like 3 of them and then...
Yep, I'm gonna start invading next turn.
Alright, we need to start shutting down some enemies here. Does this mean we're at war? System is under siege. System is under siege. Who are we at war with then?
We're at war with the Green Vodiani, and I want to call them the Sofan Pea Green dudes.
Alright.
So if you go to the very top of your empire and then you take a right-hand turn, you'll see those guys.
Whoops. There we go.
Still can't believe you haven't won this yet from the tech. Does it take like more than one quadrant to get a victory?
Not sure. Peace.
Because it doesn't say it.
We're at war with basically everybody, I guess, now.
That's not in our group.
Except for dark purple. You in our group. Yellow, blue, and red. Alright, well, we're heading down here then. Looks like that's the nearest enemy. We're gonna start blasting away and chewing into the enemies. We're gonna start.
All right, so
eating
here's the
people.
deal. In the conquest, we control 78 out of the 135 required for victory.
Okay.
In science, your alliance has researched 4 out of the 12 required technologies of the Endless. So yes, apparently two other people in our alliance have to
Pick up
man
the,
up or
yeah.
get a few of them. I'm figuring out how to do this. Generate a total amount of dust over the course of the game to win. Progress of your alliance is generated. Okay. We have generated, a little over 3 million dust. And we're supposed to generate 5,888,000 dust to win. Let's see here. For wonders, build the victory wonder. A certain number of times to win.
Yeah, I built some of them. But I think I can only build one per...
Your alliance has built 1 out of the 12 required.
Yeah, I can't build any more, I think.
Well, it requires us to build 12 of them, so...
Yeah, they're that obelisk, right? Oh, okay, I can see. I need a whole bunch of... Okay, I see here.
I don't know what the...
It's an obelisk.
Score victory, but I don't know how long the turns go for this game. Or, your alliance controls 5 out of the 11 required major factions' home systems in the galaxy.
Okay,
So it's not necessarily going after their planets, it's going after their home systems.
I need to rearrange this. So we're
Although
going
I got-
with, let's see, we could do trophies, but that's not good. Wait a minute.
I got 1 home system in my sights.
Actually, trophies would not be bad. We get 30 dust out of it, but you know what? No, let's go with action points. Full reserve. There's a Reaper. These are planet eaters. There's the Jowl.
The Jawa?
The Jaw. Planet Eater, Planet Eater, Planet Eater, Planet Eater, there's a Reaper. We'll put it over there then. Reaper, Planet Eater, okay. They fled after I organized everything. That's fine. We're gonna invade. Blitz. Might be able to level up our dudes here. Yeah, okay, there we go. Like we're still chugging along in research, or in building. Probably don't need, at this point, our ships are so powerful, we probably don't even need to care much about building. We just wreck what we can, and when things start going south, then we're like, oh, we better start building again.
I'm running a deficit right now, so I'm going into the dust side pretty hard right now, and I've got everything built on planets that I want. I'm converting it to dust production. I mean, I have 220 grand and I'm only running like a 2,000 dust deficit, but...
Lacerta. Lacerta. Ground battle at Lacerta. Decisive victory.
Horatio feel content anytime we think of you.
Horatio feel content anytime they think of me. Yes. Yes. This system will turn to ruined wasteland. Systems lose, and then minus 15% or minus 15 happiness on systems if not in dictatorship for 5 turns. Trade agreement with the Carol. Yeah, okay. This might actually make my people a little bit unhappy. Yeah, from raising systems. My people don't like it when we raise systems. They're like, we could take prisoners, man.
Not to mention, we could eat the system itself.
Yeah, well, that's... Yeah, we could eat it, you know? Wait a minute, where'd my fleet go? Oh, that's Certe. Okay, we need La Certa. Where was that at? There it is. Oops, I didn't mean to do preemptive bombing. Oh well. I meant to do blitz. Friends with benefits. That's an achievement I just got.
Weird.
Yeah, that's who we are. We do nice things for people. This doesn't need to be guarding anymore either. This fleet should be out causing havoc. Blitz them.
More inflation in the marketplace. Thank you very much, Mr. Taxman.
You're welcome. Hey, raising taxes means that I get more money. So,
Raising taxes mean people don't like you.
what?
Well, I mean, the eating people's a downer too.
What? I'm not eating, you know, people needlessly. I'm sampling the cuisine that is laid out in front of me.
Hey, I defend you to the galaxy all the time. They just think I'm crazy.
Well, people who talk bad about me are being eaten, so there is that.
That does silence critics in a way.
$2 million to buy out the antimatter. We're gonna do that. Let's see, Spike. Yeah, we can build this. Switch these over though.
Interesting. You just spent 2 million?
Yeah, and yeah, you guys hook me up, I'm gonna hook you up. I'm that kind of person. That kind of craver.
I'm curious whether we have to have 5,880,000 dust on hand, but it's not. It looks like it's just we have to make it throughout the course of the game.
Yeah, I'm getting a lot of it from taxes.
I have no doubt.
Saf. There we go. We can actually go crazy and get the heroes, I think. You joined the wrong side. That was your fault. Now you can't get heroes very well. But I've got lots of room for heroes. We can build some more fleets. Ooh, I can eat somebody. The You Show.
Maybe when you declare it, you don't go, ooh, so much.
Who am I eating today? The You Show. They're going to give me +2 happiness. Oh, Gene Spice, and they give me more people on the planet.
Academy power increased. Boring.
Oops. They're trying to fight. The ones who fight. We only have like... How about Lynx? Ooh, they got a lot of people. We're going to have to try to draft, I guess. It's bad fight there. Minor defeat. Where's Lynx at? Where are they fighting me? Is that the... okay. Three turns? Yeah, we'll send you down there. Ooh, this one's a little more balanced. Still gonna blitz them. Major victory. Haha. Well, we do want to build another fleet, I think. Let's go ahead and start that. So, Annihilator. And we need Reapers, but we can't build Reapers because we don't have enough antimatter. Alright, where's my antimatter planets? Because this antimatter seems to be a thing right now. Okay, right here. That's going to be big. Self-mining. Yeah, absolutely need that. You know, that should help a little tiny bit. There's another antimatter up here on Pegasus. Self-mining. Yep. We need antimatter. Where else is antimatter? Right here. Okay. Self-mining. Yeah, that's what we want. Okay. Where else is antimatter? Matter here. Okay. Self-mining, absolutely. More antimatter? Since antimatter seems to be this big deal that everybody just, you know, antimatter.
I'm sorry, would you say that again, please?
Antimatter, come on now. Jeez. You guys in your antimatter, you need to relax.
I do have a steady supply of antimatter coming in.
What's the best you got for this? It says 10, but I mean, I saw a 16 there. All right. Wit.
Are you just raising all these systems?
Yeah. 13 Chancellor. All right. We're gonna hire you.
Because you're making it a little bit difficult for me.
Why?
So I have to make vines.
Oh.
And if you raise the system, I can't just straight up attack it and vine it instantly. I have to vine it with vine ships.
Well, if you hold on, if you
All
need,
I'm saying is when you go through the wormhole, maybe not, you know, I don't know, kill a different planet and let me have that one so I can put a vine through the wormhole.
as the Cravers would say, you'll be fine.
As the Cravers would say,
Num 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 num.
you are insufficient. Speak.
There's 32 ships on this system here. Some of them. Zane's needs to be fixed. We're gonna keep drafting. Hold on, guys, don't lose. Minor defeat. Alright, our guys are on the way. Just hang in there a little longer.
Man, this guy keeps begging for a research agreement with me.
Oh, no wonder this keeps messing up. These automated systems just keep building stuff I don't need. Decisive victory.
Finish him.
Raise.
That'll do it.
All right, let's see where we need to be. We're just gonna jump there. Okay, well, our alliance is close to achieving victory. Uh-oh, draft again. You guys hang in there. Minor defeat again. We're dying. We only got 60 people left.
More interesting things off my
Yikes.
boots.
Whoa. The hot chick that you love has been saying she scraped more interesting things off her boots than me.
Ah! Well, listen, she's sassy.
She's playing a dangerous game, you know.
I guess.
I mean, she is delicious looking, that's for sure.
That's right, everybody. That sounds weird to me, too.
Major victory against the Sophons. Hey, we have arrived. 45 ships against 11. I need to sort this one out. This may be a big deal here. All right, so I'm gonna put you over here. We need a Reaper. There's a Butcher, Medusa, Reaper. Reaper over here. Those Medusas can line up on this side. The Butcher can go there. I think the Butcher's long range. Medusa, Reaper, okay. Do we really need to watch this though? That's the question. I think we don't. We're so overpowering at this point. Oh, maybe strafing run instead of fleet experience. Let's do that. But we gotta switch everything around now. Reaper here instead. Oops, I pulled a Reaper out of there. Where's the Reaper? There it is. Butcher's here. Oh, we need a Reaper. There you go. And the Butcher back over here because I think Butcher's long range. All right. There we go. Strafing run. We'll see what happens. Decisive victory.
Will they retreat?
No, they stuck around. We're gonna keep fighting too. Strafing run. Oh, they mixed it up again. Well, stop putting the Annihilator over there. Killed him again. Let's see how our ships are doing. Wow, barely touched us. All right, we're gonna keep going. Strafing run. We're basically just wiping out the orange fleet completely. Doria is watching 45 of their ships just melt. It's got plus 1.8 resources gained. I think we just ran out of attack power though, but we've messed them up real bad. They even got more rolling in here. They haven't given up yet. Ooh, no, consuming horde. Yeah, it's okay. Level 18. Okay, we already helped him out. I do need to kind of keep an eye out and make sure everybody's still ecstatic.
My people have been happy most of this game. Everybody's ecstatic except for the place I just took over. They're mutinous.
Links. Why is it keeping my attack plan? Every time it just keeps changing it. I'm gonna forget someday and then my fleet's gonna get wiped out because it's all long range sitting in a short range slot on the other attack plan. You're gonna actually have to be careful. What is...
Careful?
Yeah, what's going on here? Now that the Craver fleets are no longer blowing up worlds, we're now blowing up worlds.
It's like a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Yeah.
If you believe you can't do it, you are correct.
Only 5 rounds of the Ray's, or 5 turns of Ray's disappointment. Oh, ground battle links just got huge.
Our relations with you are a source of joy.
You better be
The
happy.
Johnny Purple lady came by and said something nice to me.
Yeah, she did the same to me. And I said, you better be talking nice to me because I'm about to eat you too. Ooh, we actually lost some ships there. We lost a couple Reapers.
Are they quality ships?
Mid-sized tanky ships that are meant mostly to attract fire. We have to build some more. How long does it take to build Reapers here? 1 turn? Okay, yeah, I guess I'll do that. Well, I just blew up the dude's home world. Let's see. Let's look at the conquest. Let's see. Wait, where do we check our victory conditions? Under
You go to Empire Summary,
victory. Okay, there we go.
and then you got a cursor over the little picture, the little white picture.
Yeah, I found it.
Okay.
So conquest, your lines go 79 to 135 star systems. Score. Well, that's just the end. Yeah, it doesn't matter. So supremacy. We control 11 major factions' home systems in the galaxy. So I just blew up like. What is their home system then? I just blew up a home system. I raised it and it moved. I think it. Oh no!
I'm blockading their home system.
I see. It's got the yeah. Okay, got a crown above it. So all I gotta do is colonize it then. So that's all right.
Oh, I don't see the crown one. I guess I'm not colonizing it or blockading it. I see the crown. There it is. You got that. I'm blockading a minor population that they assimilated.
Yeah, they're rebuilding on their homeworld over there too. Or somebody else is building on their homeworld. All right. I can continue to just blast these people, I guess. See where their big planet systems are.
They insulted your mama, so you're going to put them on blast.
I blast if I have to. Ooh, 12 ships here. It's strafing run. I gotta move everybody around again. Well, how about we remove the Reapers here? There we go. One at a time. There we go. Decisive victory because they fled. Blitz. Landed a bunch of tanks on your planet. Well, come on now. Major victory. Yeah, we blasted you pretty good. Annihilator, Reaper. Oh, it's not gonna give us Reaper. Well, we can build a Butcher, I guess. Where's the guy that's unassigned? He was new. There she is. Guess I've got to do these guys.
That's hilarious. These all got timers on them.
The raised planets?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because they're being raised, or maybe the nuclear fallout. You're already, I see which one you were talking about. That one, the Ontho you want? Okay, I'll take off then.
Thanks.
Don't mention it.
You got it.
Could, let's see. Upgrade our pupa. Give them better engines. This episode's running a bit long, but that's all right. Anybody who got this far deserves to have a 4-hour episode. Oh, I mean a 2-hour episode.
I was gonna say.
Ground battle at Lynx. Did they show up again? Trying to start some fights with me?
Finally. Decisive victory.
All right. We're short antimatter again. Is that true? Oh, yeah, not just antimatter, but also quadronics. We're gonna have to start checking about that stuff. Make sure that we're... Yeah, when I did the automation, it removed my self-mining stuff, so it's not very user-friendly. Let's put it that way. Science again.
market-wide price increase. Why is it always inflation?
Don't know. I may or may not have anything to do with that.
Indeed.
Oh, I have this fleet just sitting here, don't I? Why isn't it telling me what to do? Oh, because it's guarding of all things. All right, well.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta guard stuff.
Yeah, I didn't want to guard things, though. We need to get this fleet down here, I think, operating over in this area. Start whomping on the Dorians. 11 turns is a long, long way to go. Why don't you stop by here and pick yourself up some more ships? Blockade. That's all right.
I am locked out of the hero purchase business as well. I thought I could buy it through the thing, but I can't.
Yeah, you joined the wrong side, so I blew up your access.
That's fine. I've been fighting without a hero on my fleets forever.
It doesn't sound very heroic to me.
I had to send my hero all the way over to the other side of your empire for a quest, and he's been basically flying in the middle of nowhere for this whole game. But he's really ranked high. If he ever fights anybody, it's going to be a fight.
I have to tell them to stop producing stuff because they keep screwing it up. Alright, AI, I've had enough of you. Messing everything up for me. Mr. Binoculars. We're always happy.
Mr. Binocular.
He gains a level.
Hey, douchebag. No, that's Mr. Binoculars.
No. Oh, Mr. Binoculars has been around since day one, and he's still not very high level. He's creeping up now. He's getting up there. He's starting.
I like that. He's creeping.
He's creeping on the come up. Mr. Binoculars. He's still running with some pretty old tech on his ship, but pretty old is still pretty effective.
Hey, I've entwined Aquarius with its destroyed small planet.
We don't want to do that. Didn't I build some pupas somewhere? I can't remember where I built those at. we'll build them here in case I didn't do it. Because we need to colonize some stuff. Yeah. What? We have to undo all of their
antimatter is 12,000 dust? What is going on here?
A little bit of that inflation that you were talking about.
Yeah, that's insanity.
Thank you very much. I wonder who did that.
I imagine it was somebody ugly.
Hey.
I don't have a good imagination.
They sent a lot more ships to Lynx to try to fight me, knock me out of there, but they're losing constantly in the ground battle.
Purple lady came by just telling me I'm awesome again.
Fleet has insufficient manpower. All right, well, we'll retreat home. Oh, didn't we just kill you? We're gonna have to come back and kill you again. Where is that, Pupa?
I don't like repeating myself, so I'm just going to kill you.
Where's that other homeworld at? Maybe... Oh, there it is. Oh, man, they've colonized it again. Alright, I'm fine with that. I can just go back and blow it up later, I guess. Okay, so you can come down here and kill this. You, Mr. Binoculars, we're gonna need you to come all the way down here and get yourself some new ships. Well, you don't have to go all the way there. I guess you can go to here.
I'm here to avenge the death of my father. Who says I killed your father? Everybody's saying it. Well, I guess everybody can't be wrong. That one kills me every time. Well, I guess everybody can't be wrong.
Give you a planet eater too. There you go. That's from Family Guy or something, right?
No, that's Swatter.
Oh, okay.
That's the Sith warrior at the very beginning. He's ordered to kill his master in order to become Darth Barris's apprentice, and then his master's daughter comes looking for him.
Ground battle at Beetle. So we better guerrilla that. That's looking kind of bad. Maybe we better preemptive bomb it. Minor defeat. Chang is idle.
seriously, antimatter is 12,000 and the quadrinix is only 4.5K.
There's 75 antimatter up there. My bad.
Yeah.
There's 0.
Nice. I've been blowing through my antimatter pretty hard recently. It seems like everything I have to build right now requires antimatter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the militarists are gonna win this election. Yeah, no doubt there. We're gonna start sucking up their homeworlds because we can. I was raising them, but it looks like we need to conquer them. So either we conquer planets or we conquer homeworlds or both. So let you guys work on the planets. Oh, who are we eating today? The Pilgrims. All right. We don't have a whole lot of troops there. That ground battle. Major defeat.
It is refreshing to see that we are not the only sentients in the galaxy.
Well, now you're Miss Perfect over there is starting to like me again.
She's starting to like you again?
Yeah. Oh, we get science off the Pilgrims. Well, we're gonna eat them anyway. I mean... Our big head guy just gained a whole bunch of levels. We don't really need... Did you just go home? Yeah, you went home. Okay. That's fine. And you can disband back there. You can guard. You are going to be sieging yet again. Blitz them up. They lived through that. Alright, that's fine. You can live through it. See how much I care. My people are ecstatic anyway.
That's because they have a lot of salt and gravy in their pockets.
That's right. Baby crying in the background.
Mm-hmm.
Saf. Self-mining. Okay, looks like that's pretty good. We'll let it roll. Let it ride. Okay. Well, we're gonna have to wrap this up anyway. Rolling on 2 hours for this episode. But we are gonna knock out the homeworld of the Sofani. I failed a quest. I would consider it. Why can't we siege it? Your fleet has insufficient manpower. Are you joking? This is my load eater fleet. Beetle. We're gonna lose this fight. Ah, just when I was thinking that we were gonna rock the Casbah here, our guys are running out of manpower. Oh no, it is. We are rocking the Casbah. All right. Links, protect the system. Yep. Major victories. All right. Your little homeworld here, that's mine now. You've made me annoyed for the last time. Welcome to Craver Safari territory. I'm not sure what you're gonna call it. I'm gonna go ahead and they're pretty mutinous though. But they don't realize that we have grocery stores. I think they underestimate the grocery stores that we are about to build.
It's perfectly natural to walk into a place and say that I would like a pound of Sofans thinly sliced.
Yeah, you feel me here. You know what I'm talking about. We're gonna convert that to an ocean. Self-mining. No, we don't need self-mining here. Convert this to savanna. Trenches. What are these things? Some curiosities that we don't care about. Ooh, alright. We're gonna have to arrange this fight real quick. Reapers in the middle, please. Planet Eaters. And everybody else on the far side. There we go. Well, he's got 4 of those big Annihilator type fleets. They are big, whatever the biggest motherships. He retreated, knowing that Mr. Binoculars was in the system. I think it was Mr. Binoculars that had showed up. No? Oh, wait, yeah, maybe it is Mr. Binoculars sitting here. Yeah, it is. System's being guarded. Well, we don't have enough fleet power to blast him, so we're gonna have to sit there and think that that's gonna do it. All right. I guess that's about that. Let me check to see what's going on over here. Aquarius. The Age of Aquarius. Well, they need to build some more stuff, I think, here before I forget. Got a Reaper. Okay, hold on. There we go. All right, we got 2 Reapers, Planet Eater, Butchers, Annihilator. We need some Medusas, I think. Another Planet Eater. That should do it. It's 3. This ship is done, but we can go blow something up. Let's go blow up, this one? Why not? Oh, 21 enemies here. Strafing run, yep. The Sophani are probably going to take off running. I'm guessing they don't want to fight me. Yeah, they took off. All right, that's all I got. Any last words for the single person who might be watching whenever they decide to watch?
I am grateful for your patience.
It's a lot of clicking around, following me around. I think probably at this point they're just listening to the sound of our soothing voices more than anything else. All right, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining. Hope you guys, you guy, you lady, whoever you are, has a wonderful life, both behind you and in front of you, and in the present time. Thank you for joining. Have a great day, night, dusk, dawn, whatever it is, backside of the moon, alien, wherever you are. Peace out.